Hello my fellow readers, welcome to Ren Reads. Today is Saturday and I don't have any work, so that means I'm gonna get some reading done. I was thinking about doing like a 24-hour or 48-hour readathon for this weekend, but in all honesty, I need some sleep, and reading for long periods of times kind of like gets me into a reading slump. So I just want to like read a little bit here and there. Like I said, today's Saturday. I'll be reading a little bit today, tomorrow, and maybe on Monday right before I upload this video. And I will be continuing reading the books that are on my TBR from my June TBR video. So it's a little bit of a repeat. But I did finish one out of the 5 books that I have. So I'm going to talk about that. And then I'm not going to read one of them, which I'll furthermore talk about that. But if you like these types of videos, like a reading vlog types of videos, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Click that red button down below to become part of my reading family. And without further ado, let's get started with the video. First of all, if I feel a little bit off today, I woke up like with a huge headache and my head's been pounding, and I tried going to sleep but it's not working. I did eat a little bit and I have a little cup of coffee, so hopefully that will make everything better. And yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with talking about these books, updating y'all about my TBR. Yeah. So the first book I'm going to talk about is Clap When You Land by Elizabeth Acevedo. I finished this book a couple days ago, and I will say that I liked it. I rated it 3.5 out of 5 stars. Once again, I read With the Fire on High by the same author, and I loved that book. That was a 5 out of 5 stars. This one, like I said, was a 3.5. This book was written in verse, which is very different from what I usually tend to read, but I really love the author's writing and the use of words and descriptions, and I really liked a couple of quotes that were in this book. Other than that, the beginning I felt was paced a little bit slow, and I felt like the ending was paced a little bit fast, and I don't know, the storyline was really good, but I just feel like the book could have been a little bit better. And I want to read more books by Elizabeth Acevedo because I've been liking her writing so far. And I know she has one more book out, I believe, or maybe a couple more, so I need to get more from her. One book that I'm not going to read out of my June TBR is Lights Out by Ted Koppel. And honestly, like, I need to read more about my books before like I pick them or buy them, because I thought this was going to be like a fiction book about the United States having a power outage, and I thought it was going to be like a survival-esque type of book. But in reality, this is written by the author, obviously Ted Koppel, in his perspective, point of view, and it's just really non-fictional, I guess. He just states a whole bunch of statistical facts about how there might be a power outage in the future in the United States, and I should be intrigued by this. There was a lot of good ratings. I think it averaged like a 4 stars on Goodreads, so I know I'm pretty sure it's going to be good, but honestly, I'm not intrigued by it. I'm not interested to read it, so I'm probably just gonna donate it or give it to my local half price, which sucks because I really thought this was gonna be like an intriguing fiction book. But yeah, so left that I have on my TBR is these 3. I'm currently reading Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. I'm only on page 121, so I've barely read any of this this month, so I'm gonna get a little bit of reading done the next couple of days with this. And I haven't started Dominicana by Angie Cruz. It's, again, a short read. Hopefully I get a lot of this or even the full book done in this reading vlog. And yeah, I didn't realize I picked 2 books that are that are based in Dominican Republic, so that was cool. But I'm excited to read this. And then I'm also in the middle of It's Kind of a Funny Story. I barely just started this. I'm on page like 47, and it's pretty good so far. It's a very easy read, so I might be able to finish this as well in the reading vlog, hopefully. But once again, this is about a guy who tried to commit suicide, and he is enrolled into a institution, and he meets people like him dealing with the same thing. So yeah, I'm actually really excited to read this. I'm really excited to read all the books on my TBR. I just really haven't had any time. I've been busy with work. I was away on vacation for one of the weeks of this month, and I just haven't really had time to read. So I'm dedicating these next couple of days to reading, and hopefully I get a lot of shit done. And yeah, that's enough of me talking. Let's go ahead and get into the reading. And yeah. I just wanna wake up every day here in this bed. Never leave, I love you, left unsaid. Okay, let's get to reading. Okay, it's been a couple hours. It is now 7:22. I read up to page 100 on It's Kind of a Funny Story, and I ended up getting sleepy. I took a 2-hour nap, and then I went to go eat some Chinese food after. So yeah, it's been like 4 hours. I think I'm gonna read 100 more pages of this. So I'm gonna read up to 200, and then probably pick up Dominicana and start reading that, just to see how I feel. But yeah, this is pretty good so far, and it's an easy read, super fast read. So I'm about to breeze through these 100 pages, and yeah. Okay, so it is the next day, Sunday. I haven't done any reading yet, but I got up, I read a little bit more of It's Kind of a Funny Story last night. I got up to page 251. This is actually the only book I've been reading yesterday because it's just very intriguing and it's very fast-paced. So I'm thinking I will finish this today because I have about a little less than 200 pages to go. And after this, once again, whatever mood I'm in, I'm going to be picking up Dominicana or Harry Potter. But yeah. Okay, so it is Sunday 12, oh, 12 around 12:30, and I got a lot of reading done, but like I wanted to get a lot more reading done these past couple of days. I finished one book, I started the other, and then I didn't even like continue reading the other book. So I'm gonna update y'all real quick, and then yeah. So the book that I ended up finishing was It's Kind of a Funny Story by Ned Vizzini. This is actually a really great read. I'm going to give it like a 4 out of 5 stars. I love the main character, Craig. I don't know why I put myself through this. I personally deal with depression, and I find myself reading a lot of books that have like suicide attempts or people dealing like with depression and anxiety, and honestly like reading those types of books makes me have more anxiety and makes me kind of feel bad about myself like mentally. So I don't know why I put myself through that, but I honestly loved reading this book because Although, so this book is like broken up into parts. In the beginning of part 3, I was feeling a little down because he was going to attempt a suicide, and so like I really didn't want to finish reading the book, but I'm glad I did because the suicide attempt only lasted about 5 pages, and after realizing what he was doing, I thought it was very brave of him to call the suicide hotline, and then he admitted himself into the hospital. He ended up being admitted in a mental institution, and he stayed there for about 5 to 6 days. And I love his journey through the mental institution because he was like trying to find himself, and he ended up creating friends in there and maybe a little girlfriend. But yeah, I like how he, by the end of this book, was released and he found a love of art that he used to have when he was 4 years old, and he just starting to think life as a positive thing now, and I love that for him. And yeah, at the very last page, it says that the author was actually in adult psychiatric for 5 days whenever like back in 2004, and then he actually wrote this book a couple days after he was dismissed. And so I thought that was really cool. Okay, a book that I started was Dominicana by Angie Cruz. I didn't get much into it. I got up to page 67, and I'm honestly really liking the story so far. It's kind of, I'm liking the story, but I'm not liking how she has to live her life. So this lady, oh, I actually forgot her name. Anna. Yeah, her name's Anna. And she's 15 years old. She got proposed by this dude who's 36 years old, so 16 years older than her. And she lives in the Dominican Republic, and she has this dream to travel to the United States. And the guy that proposed to her, he's been going back and forth from New York to the Dominican Republic because that's his job. She ends up saying, yeah, I don't even know if she really says yes. Like, she doesn't want to say yes. She doesn't like this dude, so that, like, makes me really mad. Her mom is, like, pushing her to freaking marry this dude and love him and be a good wife and just set her life for her, which makes me mad as well. But she ends up marrying him. She gets a passport that says she's 19 years old because I guess, like, you have to be 19 to marry someone in Dominican Republic. I'm not sure. But she's technically 15, but it says she's 19 years old. She's in New York, wifing this man. She, on her honeymoon, actually, she has sex with him, and it makes me so mad because obviously she doesn't love him, so she doesn't want to have sex with him, and it feels like I read like a rape scene, and I did not like that at all. But other than that, obviously that's what the book's about. Like, she's forced to be in this relationship, but in the later summary it says that she's finding herself, so I'm excited to get to that part. But right now it's pretty good. The only thing that's weird about this book is that the dialogue isn't quoted, so you really don't know like who's talking, and that's kind of aggravating, but that's the only like bad part, I guess. But yeah. The book that I didn't get to read or touch on at all in this reading vlog is the Harry Potter and the Order of Phoenix. I actually am enjoying this book, but I never found myself to pick it up. I just really wanted to get this over with, and then I wanted to start reading Dominicana. But I still have a couple days left in this month. Today is the 28th, I believe. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure I'm going to read some of this for July as well. I'm going to try and finish this the next couple of days. But yeah, that's the update of what I did in this reading vlog. I enjoyed the book that I finished. I'm enjoying the book that I'm reading, and it's actually been a pretty good reading month, even though I've read like 2 books so far. But anyways, that's enough chit-chatting. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Click that red button down below to become part of my reading family. Comment down below if you like these reading vlogs, because I personally like filming them. So hopefully y'all guys enjoyed watching them. But yeah, I guess I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.